Before we get out of here, just wanted to give a quick shout for Army Navy coming up this weekend. I mean, I'm going to be there. I'm really excited. I'm going to be there for Sirius XM. We're going to have like live shows right outside stadium on Saturday morning. This game is a bucket list item for a reason. It's about so much more than the X's and O's. This year, there's like, I think a little extra there. I was talking to the Navy head coach, Brian Newberry, about this. Like, obviously the season Army had, they won the American in their first year in the league. They only lost one game. Navy 8-3 coming into this one, both like really, really good seasons for these service academies. And they were both undefeated, for a long stretch of the season, like in the national spotlight. So that definitely adds something that the quality of football has been really high at both academies, but it wouldn't matter. I mean, they could both be winless and this game is everything. So it's just going to be such a scene and such an awesome event. And I'm so glad that they get that standalone day to have Army Navy. So like the whole nation gets to watch. And for people who are purists about like where college football is going and they get frustrated, I mean, it's like the purest form of college football today. They can't do NIL. You basically can't do the portal because you'd have to restart your entire time, on post or on base. It's awesome. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you on everything you said about what this game represents. Like it is one of the only things that remains from like the old time of college football, to the point where, these guys, some of them, are good enough to be on the next level. They would need to get an exception. Like these guys are out here playing the game of football for the love of the game. Like there's not any of the extra stuff that all the other players around the nation are dealing with. And then it's just the pageantry of it. You get to see students there, which is phenomenal. The singing of the alma maters after the game is phenomenal. Just like everything about it feels big. You're right about the standalone time slot there. And I know we talk about like every rivalry that exists in college football, but I mean, if this one isn't number one for you, it's got to be number two because of everything that it means.
Yeah, I was at West Point a few weeks ago, right before they played Notre Dame. Everything there is beat Navy. Like everything, every conversation that you end with Jeff Monken, their head coach, it's beat Navy, beat Navy, beat Navy. It's the same way at Navy. Everything's beat Army. They care more about that than winning a conference championship, than beating Notre Dame. Like this is everything. And it's so cool. And then when you go to the game, so again, like I'm just trying to reinforce, if it's on a bucket list, keep it on there. It is an incredible experience because it's just, you're around so many people who've committed to serve the country. But then like all of the, all the veterans that go and all the different groups of people and the current, cadets and midshipmen that go to the games. Like it's just an unbelievable scene. And just to be wandering around through the tailgates, incredibly cool experience. So I'm pumped for that. And to see Bryson Daly, who, by the way, like could have been an outside shot at getting to the Heisman finalist to get to New York. He had an incredible season for Army as well.